Hi guys, my name is Miika Panu and I'm going to show my project that I have been working on for the last 2 months. It's a Corvette C7. I put on a fully forged 416 cubic inch engine from Golan Engine Service. Then I have a 2-inch full exhaust from American Racing Headers. WeaponX sent me secondary port injection kit, and I haven't found a good video about the port injection kit, so I decided to make a video. So the fuel system starts, of course, from the fuel tank, and it goes through the fender wall, and you can just tuck it in from here all the way to here, where it has a Y turn, and the lines come up from here and they go to the rear of the fuel rails. There are 8 extra injectors, 4 on each side, and then the fuel rail comes back. A bit of a mess with the wires at the moment, but let's see if I shorten them up. Then the return starts to coming. There is a Y again on the return side, which comes to the fuel pressure regulator, which I decided to locate there. And here comes the return line from the engine, and of course on the other side of the fuel pressure regulator there is another pipe that comes up and links up to the factory fuel line, so the low pressure fuel line should not get too low on pressure. Here we can see the return line that again goes through the fender and links up into the fuel tank, the top one of these two. Then I'm going to show you how the electronics go. Over here you can see the minus, and I linked up over here the plus link that are going here. WeaponX system has also a ignition line, which I can have with the fuse hop on, so I can get power to the relays all the time when the car is on. From relays there comes only a plus and minus line that will link to the fuel pump, and another pretty much bigger line goes down underneath the carpet, and of course I have not finished yet, but over here you can see here comes the main line from the trunk, so it will power things up. It will be divided into here that will connect to air fuel ratio line, and the other one goes to the LC2 controller, which also has two connectors coming up from each air fuel gauge that are air fuel sensors that are over here. Let's see, maybe I cannot see them. Yeah, there is the factory sensor, and I also got for this port injection system another sensors. I am running American Racing headers, 2-inch headers with 3-inch X-pipe, and I am going to use the factory mufflers because of the NPP exhaust. So I have not pulled up from the air fuel gauge the line that will get attached to here. I already got the line which I can pull all the things up from here, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Some systems use throttle or accelerator position sensors, but seems like this system doesn't support one because in my wiring harness there were no wires for that. Let's see how it goes. So the wires that were near the dead pedal comes roughly from here, and they are connected on the ECU that is lying up on here on the other side. A bit tricky things to do, but they are doable. As you can see, from here comes pretty much electronic wires, but we get the system working. Over here there are wires for injectors. They were quite tricky to get in place because I already attached the supercharger because my wiring set was too late, but it is what it is. Over here we got E85 sensor that also comes from the wires from ECU of port injection kit. Over here we got a 3-bar MAP sensor, manifold air pressure, which attaches to the front of the Magnuson. From Magnuson it came with ready plugs, so I didn't need to do the plugs myself. On this side there also comes this wire that attaches to fuel pressure regulator, so there should be a stable pressure on my fuel rails depending on how much pressure the supercharger makes. And of course here also comes the E85 sensor wire that attaches somewhere over here on the factory ECU. Okay, I'm only missing adapter to get my air inlet to throttle body, because from Magnuson I bought 103mm supercharger note, because I knew I'm going to run 103mm throttle body, but for some reason they sent me the 95mm air inlet tube, so I need to work my way through. Also, I don't have a one adapter to here, so I'm going to do this part very soon. So let's see what kind of power this baby will make. I believe it will be somewhere between 10 and 1200 horsepower. Okay, thanks for watching. I also forgot to mention that instead of one intercooler, I'm going to run 2 intercoolers. So as if I already before had a Z06 intercooler, I decided to put a Magnuson intercooler in here as well. So as you can see, it's a bit tight. I also needed to reposition my radiator. On the passenger side it sits well, but on the driver side it is maybe less than 2 inches off. But I also had a bit of job to see if I can have all of these radiator hoses here when I am working with my hood, but everything seems fine, and none of the hoses get squeezed up. Thanks for watching.